Welcome, Gemini. We're doing your weekly horoscope. It is a general reading, so trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. And this reading is wherever Gemini is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign, and if you're cross-watching, big welcome. My personal readings are open if you need extra guidance and support. They're specifically attuned to your own energy and circumstances, questions you'd most like answered, so I'll pop that booking link on here and down below. Do get in touch. You can also get all of my daily horoscopes, which is a general reading for all star signs on the roseburnettShow.com. Links on here as well as down below. They are completely free, so go and check them out. And just a heads up, I will be bringing them to YouTube starting next week, so keep an eye out for those. All right, let's dive in. So Gemini, using the tarot, let's have a look at the energies around you, what's coming towards you. Okay, you've got the King of Earth energy, so very confident, having the Midas touch when it comes to money, career, finances, being very successful. Oh, you've also got the Ten of Earth. This is generational wealth, so it can be planning for retirement. It can be putting money aside in terms of creating a legacy for your children as an inheritance. Some of you may be receiving an inheritance, generational wealth. And you've got the Hermit. Some of you have been a little bit quiet, wanting to have some quiet time for self. And you've also got the Knight of Cups, which is love rushing in. Those of you single, there's very passionate love here. Some of you may be rushing your cup of love to someone. And you've got the Chariot, which is being recognized for your hard work. If you're working in an organization, awards, promotions coming your way. And you've got the Queen of Fire, which is again feeling really talented, confident, believing in yourself. We do have a divine pair coming out here. Okay. You've also got the Ego here. So there may have been a point in time where you felt like you weren't going to get what you wanted financially. It was doubting self that you could have generational wealth or create an inheritance for your children. So you're saying just be mindful of any time you're kind of like tripping yourself up with your negative self-talk. You got transformation happening, a lot of growth happening for you. And you've also got the Two of Fire, which is the ability to partner up with others on a shared goal and vision when it comes to creative projects. It can be business ideas. Okay, and you got the Five of Earth, which is kind of interesting. This is worrying about money or going through financial constraints. Why is that coming out? For some of you, it's just an inbuilt fear reminder because your cup's actually overflowing with love. You've got the Page of Cups energy coming out, which means that things are actually going really well. But underneath that, there's just these, it's almost like unreasonable fears about lack. Can also be spirit saying where there was lack before, there isn't going to be lack. Yeah, some of you stuck in a state of anxiety and worry about not getting what you want. And spirit saying it's already here. It's already here. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Muse Tarot. Having a look at the Ego here where you're holding yourself stuck a bit. Okay, if you do that, it's going to have a domino effect in your life, which means it's going to delay the blessings that want to come to you. You got the Three of Materials. Spirit saying if there's an idea that you have that you know is going to create a beautiful sense of abundance in your life, well, instead of flying solo, partner up with others. You could do it with friends even. Got a lot of people around you supporting you. Yeah, because here it is, the Ace of Materials. Some of you have an idea that you want to work in or want to go in a new direction. It's going to take some work. It's going to create the abundance that you want, though. Let's have a look at you worrying about money or lack. You got the Six of Materials, which Spirit's saying wherever you place your time and energy is what you're going to get returned to you, particularly in terms of material wealth. And you got the Wheel of Fortune turning. So there are no obstacles and blockages in your path. Can also indicate travel. Yeah, you've got the awakening. You just need to get a fresh perspective on how you're viewing a situation or feeling about a situation. Let's have a look and see if there's any hidden meanings and deeper truths here you need to face. Yeah, Spirit's saying be here now. Okay. Often when we're in that state of anxiety, we're future projecting fears into the future, right? Constantly bring yourself back to the present moment, which in fact, often when we do that, we've got nothing to fear and nothing to worry about because we're usually fine. Yeah. Okay. Some of you need to be honest with others. This is around an idea that you want to kick off. So how do you bring it up with people? Maybe, you may even be bringing it up with a person you want to collaborate with. Okay, some of you have been in hermit mode because you're protecting your peace. You're batting down the hatches there, gone into quiet mode. Oh, some of you need to have a difficult conversation. This is about partnering up with others. Why do you feel like it's a difficult conversation? Ask yourself, do I have an inability to ask for help? Because that could be a fear-based thought going off. Okay, there's time to let them go. Okay, some of you may be letting someone go. Okay, why? All right, there's a situation you need to elevate and rise above it. Small percentage of you, because we've got this love rushing in, small percentage of you are going to go not the right time or not the right person. Mostly not the right time. It can also be that if somebody disrupts your peace more than brings happiness and joy into your life, well, you need to reconsider their access to you. Yeah. For others, there is a beautiful sense of family and partnership and children here. Let's pull you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Oh, some of you need to cleanse your energy or do a detox when it comes to your physical body. Got purification coming out there. Spirit's reminding you that you are the magician in your own life, right? So it's up to you what you do. Actions, choices, decisions you make. Okay, some of you got some past life karmic imprints coming up for you. It can be scarcity consciousness, which can be deeply ingrained within self. If you have an issue with that, I have done an ebook and masterclass on boosting your manifesting powers, which goes right to the root cause of why we have scarcity consciousness, how to tackle it, how to overcome it. I'll put that link on here and down below. Yeah, Lakshmi's saying that you don't have anything to worry about. You've got a bright future ahead. You just need to believe in it. Are you ready, Gemini? There's so much abundance and prosperity here. Some of you are fearing the worst when in fact the best is going to happen. So if you're in a negative mindset and you're constantly like these blessings are coming out here and you're going, oh, it's never going to happen for me. Never happens for me. Well, that's because your energy is not aligned with what you want to attract to you. You're constantly blocking good things coming to you with a negative mindset. So be mindful of that. Let's put you some guidance from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Oh, you got the magical map shifter coming out. So there is a map of destiny at play, but you're in charge always. You always have a choice point in terms of what direction you go, what opportunities you take up, what action you take. Some of you need to clean house. I've got to say it can be just things where you're a bit of a stumbling block to yourself, darlings, and how you're viewing situations. For others, you may be physically doing a bit of a declutter at home. Beautifying your home. Oh, look, some of you are a little stuck in the mud. How do you get yourself out of the mud, darlings? There's a little bird on the back of that elephant. It's like, come on, mate, you can get out of the mud. You've just got to trust your inner compass that you're heading in the right direction. You're doing the right thing for self. Okay. Oh, this tells me a lot. You've put rescue. If you're expecting someone to rescue you, darlings, they're not coming. right? So if you're expecting abundance and you're not putting any effort in, not learning and growing, wanting things to just fall into your lap and happen, Spirit's saying nobody's coming to rescue you. So you need to get yourself out of the mud and rescue yourself. And it can start with just one simple step forward. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the crystal deck in terms of balancing these energies out. Some of you are in a great energy. Some of you are feeling really abundant and prosperous. You've been putting in the hard work and it's paying off. There's a percentage of you that are waiting for the world to fix your problems, darlings, and to rescue you, and that ain't going to happen. No. Oh, you've got Chrysophase. There is a need for fearless movement forward. Even if the fears come up for you, you've got to just keep moving forward. And, oh, I love this. Spirit's got such a sense of humour. You've got Botswana agate. There is a need for you to breathe, right? So in those moments when you're overthinking or feeling overwhelmed about worrying about money and stuff like that, right hand over heart chakra in the centre of your chest. Take a deep breath in. Lion's breath, roar out. Instantly feel a sense of peace. Will instantly calm you. You can have those feet like they're stuck to the floor. That would be great too. So you're grounded. Sugar light. You've got the inner child. Some of you need to heal the inner child when it comes to lack and scarcity consciousness. Often that originates from not getting your needs met. It can originate from growing up when you're feeling like your family didn't have enough, and you weren't able to get your needs met, and maybe your friends did, and you weren't able to afford things that other people had. That can be an ingrained experience of scarcity consciousness. What else does Gemini need to know? Oh, darlings, you've got citrine coming out. You've got two messages, double confirmation you've got abundance coming in. You've just got to trust your inner compass to guide you forward. And you've got Imperial Topaz. Oh my God, Spirit's on your case today. They're so kicking your butt. Trigger warning. It says confident manifestation. You've got to believe it, darlings, to have it. You've got to believe it. No one's coming to rescue you, so stop the rescuing kind of side of self, right? Confident manifestation. Oh, it might be the title of this reading. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Some of you just need to step back and nourish your soul and pamper yourself a bit. Bit of self-care, and share your thoughts. If you're worried about things, talk to a trusted friend. They're probably going to tell you you've got nothing to worry about. Probably going to tell you you've got a great idea. Oh, Spirit's saying trust in magic. They will help you as much as they possibly can. You've got to show your intent to the universe. Oh, some of you just need to step into your personal power. You've got the horse coming through. Because when we're in victim mode, we're disempowered, right? We're playing a victim. We're not in our personal power. The easiest way to be in your personal power is to take one step forward, take action. And some of you, you've got Honor Gaia here. Some of you may want to do something that helps Gaia, Mother Earth, animals, nature. For others, it's about getting yourself grounded out in nature. Just with a walk would be the simplest way. Give you some guidance in terms of suggested actions moving forward. Oh my God, Gemini. If this does not put a smile on your dial, I don't know what will, really. I just don't know what will. You're manifesting miracles in your life, right? Can it get any bigger than that? Oh, and the miracle is wish fulfillment. You've got the right peach coming out. You need to take charge. You've got the leadership card coming out. You've got to move yourself forward. Oh my God, no way. No way. You've pulled triple abundance in your reading. You've pulled abundance out of just about every deck that's got this in it. Triple abundance and a miracle. Do you need any more convincing, darlings? I don't know. Do you? Oh, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. Oh, some of you just need to surrender now. You've got the moth spirit. You've just got to surrender I'm going to say, the baseless fears coming up for you. They're not based in anything other than patterning or triggering. You got the whale spirit. You need to trust in the great mystery of life. You cannot control everything. Sometimes you just got to go with the flow. Take action, see what happens. The skunk spirit. Some of you need to know your worth. Believe in yourself. Believe that you're worthy of blessings. Oh my God, again, you got the stag spirit, take the lead. 3 messages there for you to move yourself forward and step into your personal power. And the swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Some of you might want to do, we'll give you an exercise to do, which is a timeline regression. Now, you want to do it, you could do it by journaling, or you could just do it by sitting quietly where there's no noise and think about things. So how we do timeline regression, if you've heard of it before, then you know how to do it, right? Is that this is where we are right now, and this is our entire life journey to when we were birthed out of the womb, right? All the way back to childhood. Now, when we do timeline regression, we're in third person view. So we're flying above our life story, very detached. Right? Third person view, looking down on your life from where you are now all the way back to childhood. You want to ask yourself, what is the earliest memory I have of lack in my life? It could have been a specific example. Right? For me, if I share it with you, because I used to struggle a lot with scarcity consciousness. I grew up with it, deeply embedded for many different reasons, but it was all related to family. And my earliest memory of us not having enough, so there's 4 kids, 6 of us in a family, right? So, and, you know, my parents did as well as they could, and they did eventually become quite financially abundant. But there were times when we were growing up, we weren't. And suddenly it dawned on us that we weren't. A lot of not getting needs met and stuff like that. But I can remember as a 5-year-old, when I did this timeline regression from where I was all the way back to the earliest memory, is I can remember on a Christmas morning, my mum would always say, what would you want, right, for Christmas? We'd never get it. She'd give us something else. She'd never give us what we wanted. She just gave us what she thought we would like, which was really what she wanted to get. But I can remember getting and waking up, and on the end of my bed was a pillowcase. So we didn't even have the money to wrap the presents, darling. They were just in a pillowcase. And there was just these tiny trinkets, like little teacups and things. And I thought, well, that's nice. You know, I was very appreciative. But in that, you know, there wasn't anything big in that bag. Just little tiny things. But there was an orange in there. It was the orange that, you know, tipped me off in terms of scarcity consciousness. And I thought, I'm a 5-year-old, and as a 5-year-old, I'm going, who gives a child an orange for Christmas? We must be really poor if there's an orange shoved in that sack. It was my earliest memory. And then there were ones after that were a little traumatic, I've got to say, in our family. I'm not going to dive into all of them. But when we do that exercise, we suddenly realise where we've been imprinted on by the experiences that we've witnessed, modelled, or been exposed to around scarcity consciousness. Then what happens in adult life is we then have our own life experiences where we either lose an asset or lose money, or we go through a tough time, which then reinforces those feelings of lack and scarcity consciousness. Yeah, be a great exercise for you to do and journal it out, because then you understand the root cause of what's going on underneath the surface, which can be deeply embedded in the neural pathways of your brain. You'd be surprised how many times you're talking about lack on a daily basis to yourself. Try it on. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, if you felt it resonated for you, show it some love, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to share, subscribe. Do reach out for a personal reading if you need extra guidance, support at this time. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.